This tower symbolises so much, but there's also a lot of things that people really don't realise or know. So, not long after the fire, One Accord, or the Corporation of London, a pact that was made since 7/7 tax, came together and started running this borough. So it's no longer run by RKBC, Royal Borough of Kensington Chelsea. It's now run by a conglomerate of councils that have come together from as far afield as Croydon and Ealing, that have all come together to now run this borough. There are people in there that have fob accesses, so they've got a little fob device that they use to open those doors and access. I would have imagined that on that night that those fobs automatically released. That didn't happen. So there's not many people with presence of mind that would go to think of going back inside their building to grab their keys, to reach the fob, to release the doors. So a lot of people couldn't get out or panicked and didn't think to get out. The firefighters weren't the only people advising people to stay in their houses. At first it was just a domestic fridge fire. So people were told, stay in, stay in. And I think even the fire brigade have said they too were really, really shocked about how quickly this fire spread. So out of nowhere, after they thought they'd put a fridge fire out, had a gust of wind or whatever fate taken those flames and fanned them to the disaster that we have to date. The government is saying that they're housing people in the local area. What they're offering is temporary accommodation, and as you and I know, temporary could be forever. But my worry is that when they do come to offer them, should they come to offer them permanent housing, that they'll be priced out of the area and that they really won't be able to afford to live here in an area that they've grown up in all their lives. I'm kind of touched by this one, but the way that the death toll is being accounted is that people that jumped out of the tower are being counted as death by suicide or misadventure. Would you believe it? That normal people would just jump out of a 9th and a 10th building story of a flat for any other reason apart from entertainment purposes. So the death count of those that leapt to their death is not actually being included in the complete death toll. Their death is being considered suicide or misadventure. So if you're wondering why the death tolls don't add up, there's another reason for you. Don't just take what you're hearing on the news. Don't even listen to what I'm saying. Come down for yourself. Find these people, see these people, but more importantly, reach out to these people. Because as we say in Jamaica, today for me, but tomorrow could be for you. It could happen to anybody. Fire doesn't discriminate. This fire certainly didn't. So all I'm going to ask is that those beautiful angels rest in peace, and that we come together and put real unity back in the community. Bless.